Hey up lads and lasses, this is your analyst from the real Winterfell, Sheffield, not that fake accent there on Game of Thrones. That's not Sheffield, that's just pretending to be from the north. Well, I'm speaking to you from the real Winterfell, Sheffield. And today I'm doing a quick video on one of my best cryptos, one of my favourite cryptos should I say, Ravencoin, which my patrons have been accumulating in since early June, probably late May. I think I did an in-depth analysis around mid-June, and since then we've had a low of 4.2 and we had accumulation zone of between 4.2 and 6.5 before the recent spurt higher to 18. So why am I doing this video? Since which we've had a correction down to a low of 9, so not poor. Anyway, it's clearly gearing up for a move higher, and this is a timely video, just a brief one, to share that we are in that zone for a break. Higher is imminent. Higher than lower is more probable. So where are we? Why now? Why am I doing this video now? And I'll show you why. The red is the 100-day moving average, the blue is the 200-day moving average, and here we have the price smack back in the middle of the conversion zone. So here we got a buy signal, then the price held the 200-day, then fell below it, which showed lower prices, and now we are in a place where Ravencoin could break sharply higher if it manages to overcome the 200-day moving average. Look, it's held it there. I mean on a closing basis, not intraday noise. So if it closes above 11, roughly, no, precisely, if Ravencoin closes above 11, then it's likely to begin its next major leg higher that could take it to new all-time highs. Conversely, there's still a risk that it breaks lower. You know, all this pent up pressure is there. Let's look at what the depth is like. So here we have the buyers and sellers. We have a lot of sellers at 11, above 11, keeping it capped, and we got buyers, a lot of buyers up to 10, 8. And then a sharp drop off. Where does it go? To 10.2. So it's heavily supported. Yeah, you got about 150,000, 120,000 buyers near the current price, and around 150,000 sells around the current, just above, around 11. Yes, so here we are, but in the smack back in the middle of it. Which way is it going to break? It could break either way. Since it's an uptrend, more probable it's going to go like this. It's going to go, it's gone like that, and it's going to have another zig. Let's draw a line in. Can I draw lines with nice hash? Yeah, there we go. Now we are precisely in that zone. So where could it move? Let's do these lines a different color. It's clearer. They're not clear. And the other one is the volume. It's just something I like to keep track on, what the volume is. The most important averages are the 100-day and the 200-day. Well, there's the 50-day as well. I prefer 100-day and 200-day. Because cryptos are volatile. You're going to get lots of hits on the 50-day. Right, let's do this one, red. So what could it do? We've got another line here that's not visible because of the moving average. So there, so depending on which way it breaks, because it could break lower. If it breaks lower, it'll be heading, it won't be heading far down. I should do, let me do a horizontal trend line. So there, so I was correct. If it breaks lower, it'll break to about 6,500. If it breaks higher, whoa, well, you could be looking at new all-time highs. So what happened there? Just lost it all. These platforms, anyway, if it breaks higher, it's going to new all-time highs. I would not be surprised if it's trading above 40. Yeah, before the end of this year. Right, if it breaks lower, you get another buying opportunity around maybe at best 6.1 to around 7.6. So in that zone it'll break. If it breaks lower, it's not certain which way it's going to break, because Bitcoin is toying with its all-time high, but it will likely correct before its next major move higher. Obviously it's just about made a new all-time high. It's toying with it. I'm not going to move over to it, otherwise I'll lose what I've done. But Ravencoin, one of my favorite cryptos, yeah, I'm going to buy, let's say we say 0.092, another 10,000. Yeah, I want to buy another 10,000. If it, what do I want it to do? I own a lot of Ravencoin, but I want to buy a lot more. It's never going to see price. We're not going to see a price below 5, and if we're lucky, we'll get in the range of 0.62 and 0.79. If it falls below 0.79, it will go into the mid 6, but it's increasingly looking like it's gearing up to break higher. No, we're smack back bang in the middle of the. If you think my voice is a bit weird, because I've been to the dentist, so it's a bit numb. My upper lip's numb. So here, look, above 11 we got breakout higher. Below, close below 10 point. No, it'll have to be lower. See, look, there's intraday noise. It has to be lower. Say below 10. When I mean 10, I mean 0.1, 10 cents. So if it's above, closes above 11 cents, look, it's going higher. It's virtually at 11 cents. It's gonna break higher. It's gone up while I've been chatting. Ravencoin is on the crest of a big move. It could go to 40 from 10 cents where it has been today to 40 cents in a few weeks. Whereas a break of the 100-day moving average would take it just marginally lower to maybe at best 6.5, but that's a low probability. Greater probability is that it continues its trend. Like so. I'm gonna draw it. See, NiceHash doesn't save, so every time you use it. I like NiceHash, not for drawing. That's what it's going to do. It's already looking like it's going to break higher. It's doing it. Look, it's virtually at 11. We've got a lot of selling at 11. 150,000 Ravencoins. Buying is 150,000 to 10,300. So if you're thinking of buying Ravencoin, you better get your socks on. Either set limit orders at above 10,300. Yeah, if you want to maximize. Short, you might have a short window, but you're not gonna get below that. There's too many. 200,000. 5 selling. There's a lot of selling, a lot of sellers above 11. So that might give you, well, the depth might give you some time, because it might not break above 11 immediately. There's a lot of, you know, buyers and sellers out there. Sellers are above 11, keeping it capped, and then they diminish around 14. They diminish. So here you got a lot of sellers here, a few here up to 12, then a lot around 12, then there's basically very light selling above that. So most of the sellers are just above 11, between, yeah, just above 11. So that's what's keeping this price like this for the last few days. A lot of people have got sell orders above, just above 11. There's lots of buys just under 10. 10,650, then 10. See, there's a lot of buyers there as well. 150,000. This is why I like to use a small exchange like Ravencoin. You get a better sense. So if you don't want to buy at the market, you could put a limit order in at around 10,650. Yeah, but you're risking missing the breakout, but the breakout might not be imminent, because there's a lot of sell orders first to fulfill, and then it'll spike. So there we are. That's my quick video on Ravencoin, which was on the verge of a major move that's likely to be higher than lower. So if it's lower, I'll be happy with that. I can buy another 10,000. If it goes to 6.5, I'll buy even more. I'll buy 50,000 at 0.66. Well, maybe not 50,000, maybe 30,000. Yeah, alright, 25, 20. So if it fell to 0.66, I'll probably buy 20,000 more. If it fell to 0. Let's get rid of the depth. Yeah, if it fell to 0.6, it could fall to 0. If it fell to 0.77, I would buy probably 10,000. If it fell to 0.91, I'll probably buy 10,000. Oh, 91. That's 9 cents. No. Those looking to accumulate Ravencoin, time may be running out. You had plenty of opportunity since I flagged, you know, to accumulate cryptos around early June, I'm sure it was. I did mid-June. Ravencoin was around 8, then it fell to 4. You had all this time to accumulate, and we're getting there. You had a break higher at 15, 18, which a lot sold on. Those listen to me, accumulated there, probably sold there, around there, and the thing is gonna go. It's not going back down. So it's gearing up for. Look, it's gearing up. It's gearing up for the next leg higher. I should just buy at the market. Tighten those limits and buy. Anyway, do check out my other comprehensive in-depth analysis that's first made available to patrons who support my work. For instance, you could have been accumulating crypto since mid-June if you've been one of my patrons. Bitcoin's doubled, although I was expecting much lower prices. And do check out my recent analysis, comprehensive analysis on silver and AI stocks. For instance, I called the correction to the stock market on the day 1st of September. I said it's going down, and tech stocks could correct between 15 and 20%. We've not had that for most. Facebook's come closest. I think it is down 20% from its high. Others have come nowhere near close, but it's not done yet. October's not done with yet. So do check out my other analysis and do consider becoming a patron for just $4 per month. That's nothing compared to what you can make. So that's your analyst from the real Winterfell, Sheffield. No fake accents here. We're real Winterfell up north. The north remembers. Stock market FOMO hit September brick wall. Dow 2021 trend forecast current state. My latest comprehensive analysis of the stock market has just been posted to Patreon. A full spectrum analysis that concludes in a detailed trend forecast into the end of 2021 and then continues all the way into 2022 with indications for what to expect even for the remainder of 2022. Analysis that had me dig deep to clear the mists of time, all the way to deep analysis of the seasonal trends on a scale that you will not see anywhere else. From the usual seasonal analysis that's expanded on multiple time frames to the new short-term seasonal trend and the presidential cycle, best time of year to invest in stocks, and a 2022 seasonal investing pattern, and then putting it all together into a final stock market trend forecast, and then coverage of AI stocks and my buying plan, as well as the high risk stocks portfolio. And then we take a look at Afghanistan, China, the comprehensive analysis that took me a good 2 weeks to do this analysis. Whilst my very latest analysis is a silver price trend forecast from October 2021 to May 2022, and a lot more than that, including the risks of Chernobyl and more, as well as covering the stocks, AI stocks portfolio, all first made available to patrons just the other day. And again, for immediate first access to all of my analysis and trend forecasts, I do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $3 per month, due to increase to $4. Lock it in now. And here's the schedule of my forthcoming analysis. Silver price trend forecast, stock market trend forecast for September to December, how to get rich, which is 90% complete. This is patrons, exclusive to patrons. It's taken me a good 6-7 months more now, 8 months of hard work on this, and it's no BS, hardcore, telling you exactly how to get rich. Well, what I've learned from my 35-year career in trading, investing, and in business, or what it takes. Straight to the point rules, no BS, no filler, just hardcore. Then we have a UK price trend focus, and I'll update my US house prices and a quick look at Canada and the US dollar and British pound analysis, and finally gold, which I'm not really interested in, but patrons asked for it, so I will look at gold. Silver first and then gold. Silver, since cryptos, I've gone off silver and gold. I have positions in them, but not significant. So, again, for immediate first access to all of my analysis and trend forecasts, then do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $3 per month. That is soon set to increase to $4. That's not much. I'm seriously underpricing myself. Some patrons say I should be charging 100 times. The quality of analysis you're getting is worth 100 times what I'm charging for it. But you have to remember that I'm coming from the vantage point of giving my analysis away for free, which I did for 15 years on the Market Oracle website. 15 years. And I was only forced to go to patrons because everybody was ripping me off, copying everything, and trying to deal with all these thieves was like playing that, hitting the thing on the head and another one pops up. It's point I just gave up. I go, alright, I'll try Patreon. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to stop publishing my analysis. I'm just going to trade and invest. But Patreon seems to be working. I'm actually capitalizing on my investment. Remember, I am a capitalist, I'm not a communist. so I have to capitalize on what I give out, so I'm not going to do it. So the market order website runs at a loss because everybody's ripped it off. There's no ad revenues and whatnot, so that was the way I capitalized on it before, and now I'm capitalizing it through Patreon to some limited degree. At least it covers the cost for Market Oracle and other online activities, so that's good. Anyway, enough of this waffling. See you in the next video, and do consider becoming a patron as we defend ourselves, protect ourselves from the rampant money printing inflation by the central banks. Insane money printing as though it's not going to feed through into wage and price inflation. Big inflation is coming, as I've been flagging for, well, over 6 months. It's more like a year now. That's what I was saying last year. If you're thinking of buying big ticket items, do it now before the price hikes, which have transpired. You know, I bought a Corcher K7 for £340. Current price on Amazon is, was it £565, and similar for lots of other tech items I bought. For instance, the components in my PC that I ordered in January and got delivered in March was £3,100. Current price of the components is over £4,000. Crazy, the inflation is here, and it is accelerating regardless of what the indices say. So protect yourselves by investing in assets that are leveraged to inflation, and AI tech stocks are leveraged to inflation and are about to get discounted. So do subscribe to my YouTube channel for such analysis, and do consider becoming a patron.